Hey guys, sorry about that. Apparently we reached the. Uh, apparently the tablet still has some storage problems, or But let's just continue on before we have a part three on
He gets to
this.
make those first four games the equivalent of Dream Theory without it actually being a dream. Oh, was the puppet referred to as a he in FNAF 2? Steve didn't know. Were there 5 victims? 10? 15 in that first set of pizzerias? Don't know. Steve's just making his best guess. But most
Huh.
importantly of all, it means that anything that doesn't physically appear in or after Sister Location and beyond is suddenly cast into doubt. And when you think about it, that includes some major parts of the lore.
Oh
For
no.
instance, we know that Michael Afton is in fact a security guard for Fazbear Entertainment at some point thanks to the security logbook.
Yes.
Plus, with Sister Location in FNAF 6, we know that he ends up getting scooped and dying in a fire. Sister Location also proves the existence of Elizabeth Afton and how she got scooped by Baby. But
Yes.
the third Afton kid, Crying Child, he's never been mentioned in any other game other than FNAF 4. I've made theories suggesting that he's the other spirit communicating with Cassidy in the survival logbook, but that's just speculation because I assume that he existed. In FNAF 6's Midnight Motorist, there's reason to believe that he's the one who broke out of the house, considering
Yeah.
that Mike in the chair says he's had a hard night, but again, that is pretty weak evidence. Honestly, the closest we get to having physical evidence of his existence is in Security Breach's
Again?
The smartest credit security breaches post-it room, where there's a dinner scene made up of 5 staff bots that appear to be simulating the Afton family.
Yes.
And one of those 5 is missing its head, which we've assumed represents the Crying Child getting chomped. But all of
Yeah.
that evidence only stands because the Crying Child was thought to exist thanks to the first 4 games. Maybe that's why we've never actually gotten a name for him, because he was never meant to exist in the first place. And so Scott
dang.
purposefully hid the name in order to allow the 5th Afton child's identity to remain anonymous, ready for a big plot twist when it turns out that he has another child, maybe a daughter, maybe called Vanessa. It's speculative as all heck, I'm just throwing it out there as a consideration. Henry and Charlie are definitely in this universe. We see
Yes.
Charlie's death and possession of the puppet thanks to the minigames in FNAF 6,
Yeah.
so that's all confirmed. But the missing children's incident where 5 kids were murdered at the FNAF 1 location? Unclear. It's likely that it happened, considering that in FNAF 6's Lorekeeper ending, we see 5 gravestones with one on a hill, the 5
Yeah.
missing children's incident victims plus Charlie, the 6 victims of William Afton. It's the same thing with Princess Quest. To move forward in the Princess Quest minigame, you have to light 6 gravestones. So it seems like those 5 murders happened, but then
Yeah.
what about the extra 5 dead bodies that we see appearing throughout the FNAF 2 pizzeria? What about here that the pizzeria is getting closed down in the tapes? Even less clear. FNAF VR's main ending proves that William Afton is still the main killer in this universe, and that he definitely stuffed kids into the animatronics.
Yes.
However, whether those kids go on to possess the animatronics is up for debate. Without the first 4 games being officially canon, we don't really have any evidence for their possession. But perhaps the biggest ripple effect of them all, this new understanding of canonicity heavily suggests that
no!
existed. That's right, my favorite clickbait yellow boy may not actually be a thing in this franchise at all. Consider this. Golden Freddy, while seemingly this super important piece of the lore to the franchise,
Yes.
hasn't shown up in a major way in any recent titles. He's only ever shown up in titles with questionable canonicity, like FNAF World, which is definitely not canon, Custom Night, which is Afton's personal hell, and FNAF
Yes.
AR, which isn't really canon. And if you think it is,
Dang.
then both Shamrock Freddy and Chocolate Bonnie are canon, and I refuse to live in a world where that could possibly be true. But in the main games, nothing. In Sister Location, his name is used in a Custom Night challenge. In FNAF 6, completely absent. And in Security Breach, sure, there's a golden Glamrock Freddy that you can collect, but there's a golden toy of every character that you can collect. In fact, I think Security Breach was outright trying to tell us that Golden Freddy has never been a thing. Of the dozens of collectibles that you can find throughout the game, plushies, figurines, keychains, sweaters, 4 of them actually seemed important. 3 posters from Fredbear's Family Diner, and an even older one from Fredbear's Singin' Show. The Singin' Show is, I don't know, man, it makes it look like the next game is going to be a crossover with Bendy and the Ink Machine. But the Fredbear's
Which
Family
happens to
Diner
have
ones
Dark
are the
Revival
ones
coming
we're focused on
soon.
Now, look at these things. One of them has the golden Bonnie with a purple bow tie, just like you'd expect. But
Yes.
the other 2 show us a brown bear with a black hat and a black bow tie. And you see, that is a huge detail. Up until this point, we've been under the impression that there were only 2 mascots at Fredbear's Family Diner,
Yes.
Golden Bonnie and Golden Freddy. In
Yes.
FNAF 3, we see a Golden Bonnie and Golden Freddy performing together on stage. Similarly, in FNAF 4, we see Golden Bonnie and Golden Freddy again. It was always those 2 together with other characters like Foxy and Chica not showing up until later.
Yes.
So why then in Security Breach would they show us regular Freddy as the one on the Fredbear posters? Unless he is Fredbear. It's everything that we've been talking about today. Our evidence for Golden Freddy is all founded upon the original 4 FNAF titles. Games made by a guy whose brain was slowly turning to mush. But when you actually stop and look for the physical evidence of who Fredbear bear was in the games that are still considered to be canon, all we get is a brown bear. Golden Freddy was never real. He never existed. I know, it
What?
seems wild, but it actually helps answer a lot of questions that we've had about Golden Freddy throughout this franchise.
MatPat, I'm sorry, but I'm not liking this theory. I mean, we all been in the expression that Golden Freddy is the one thing that we keep this. I don't know if I like this theory, man.
First off, his wildly inconsistent appearance. In both FNAF 1 and 2, he appears gold with a black hat and bow tie. But in the FNAF
Yes.
2 minigame showing Charlie being killed outside Fredbear's family diner, the Freddy we play as is brown with a black hat, more similar to the Fredbear that we see in the posters for Security Breach.
Yeah.
In the FNAF 3 minigame that apparently shows us Fredbear's family diner, he goes back to being gold with a black hat. But then in FNAF 4's minigame, he's shown to be gold with a purple hat and bow tie. His appearance has never remained consistent, which could make sense if these are games being made by a guy who's under extreme duress. If Golden Freddy isn't
Yikes.
around, then who could have done the bite of 83? Well,
Yeah.
it could be that never happened. We've never seen a gravestone for Crying Child, after all. If Golden Freddy doesn't exist, then where does Cassidy's soul reside? Well,
Yeah.
again, we still don't have any proof that the original missing children actually possessed any animatronics. All their souls may have just moved on or been immediately converted into remnants. Cassidy only really appears in Ultimate Custom Night, so either their spirit is attached to Afton's, like Andrew's is in the Fazbear Fright series, or it's just William torturing himself over the memory of this one child that he murdered in cold blood. Long story short, I still haven't fully
But
worked
why,
out the
though?
ramifications of all this, and I'd love your help working through it, because this revelation about the first 4 games being games,
I'm sorry.
torturing himself over the memory of this one child that he murdered in cold blood.
But why would he be so, cares about that? I mean, why would he care about one specific kid if he literally did it to all the other kids? And I know what I just said is a little sus. I get that, and I apologize. But still, though, why would he care about one kid?
Long story short, I still haven't fully worked out the ramifications of all this, and I'd love your help working through it, because this revelation about the first 4 games being games demands a whole new way of looking at the series. The ripple effects of this revelation are huge, and casts even more doubt into stuff that we thought that we knew about the games. I mean, with all the new books and games and revelations that we've had since the release of Security Breach, I've been meaning to do a state of the lore video for a while, just to make sure that we're all operating on the same page of what is true and what isn't true. Because at this point, it's hard for even me to keep track of what we've proved, what's only speculation, all of that. And after episodes like today, that sort of video feels more important than ever. So keep an eye out for that one in the next couple of weeks.
All right.
And I'm back to researching FNAF from square one. And I thought we were done with the scary season. But hey, at least while I'm pulling my...
Alright. I guess, take this as my initiative. Alright, MatPat, I will try to do it. But I'm having doubts on it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's my reaction to the latest FNAF video. This is OneGamer54. Make sure you like the video so I know you guys enjoy. Comment down below what's your thoughts about the ramifications of this theory. And subscribe. We're trying to download daily. This is OneGamer4, signing off.